Hi. Oh my goodness. All right, we're just off to a great start tonight. Hello, welcome to the Flock podcast, which is a little bit of everything. Tonight we are going to be going over all of the things, including let's talk about the fact that I just spent the last like 6 minutes sitting here trying to figure out how the fuck to get the glare off of my glasses because I hate this shit and I can't figure it out. And then I tried to see if I could see without the glasses, and I can't even see the screen that's like 2 feet in front of my face, not even 2 feet in front of my face. So, tonight I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys may have, or if you're having trouble like navigating something, we're going to talk about the Clickables. We're going to talk about the Buy Me a Coffee page. We're going to go over the Telegrams and all of that exciting stuff tonight. I even made a list. There it goes. There it goes. That was weird. It's going to go back now. Hello, everyone. How are we tonight? What's up, Karma? Hey, Bax. Purple Princess. What's up, Derek? Melissa. Hey. What's up, Paul? Whew. So, how do I want to start this? You guys hear the jazz? I like changed the lighting and stuff. I'm kind of fucking around with this going forward. Like I don't really know. I'm changing some things and I'm just kind of playing around with some stuff. So I'm gonna look to you guys for feedback. What's up, Cindy? Hey, Raisa. Can you guys hear the music? It's just like lo-fi. Is it good? What's up, Adonica? How are you guys? So what is the flock? So the flock is a free thinking group of knowledge motivated and experience based humans navigating this entire journey and great awakening process. And when this initially started, I was just another person going down rabbit holes in my fucking garage, not knowing what the fuck I was doing, thinking that I was alone in all of this. And this whole thing just kind of like it happened very naturally. I didn't go into this like wanting to be a content creator or like downloading TikTok, going, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my days. It just kind of happened. And here we are. And in that process, I have wanted to make it easier for everybody else to find the same information that I struggled to find the same community and the same access to things that I was finding, or, sharing the same struggles or the same happy moments or understanding that same concept about something, which is what this has all evolved into. And I know I say this repeatedly, but it's true. Like, you flockers are some of the most genuine fucking people that I've ever met in my life. Like I've got best friends that I've met on the fucking internet. You know what I mean? And so in doing that, it's been a lot of trial and error and setting things up and figuring out how it all works and what direction it needs to go and pulling back from some things and going full speed ahead with others. And it's been a lot of, like I said, trial and error. And in that I've perfected things, and there's certain things set up completely different from how other people and other creators have things set up. And there's a purpose for that. There's a reason behind that. And I kind of wanted to go into why and how that is. And I know that the process of doing some of my things can be a little intimidating to some people. So I just kind of wanted to go over things and open it up to questions, kind of just like open for whatever you want to ask. Like it doesn't even have to be, on the telegrams or like that. Hello, hello, hi. Welcome, welcome. It's been a journey too to kind of like figure that out. So what I want to go over first is I want to go over the link tree, and then I also want to pull this up. Hold on one second. Let me get this ready before I go sharing shit. All right, that'll do. Okay, share. Can I just share a window? I'll just do this. Okay, that'll work. Can I do this so that I can still see the comments? Okay, bet. All right. So when you go to the clickables, now the clickable on TikTok will take you here. For whatever reason, my Buy Me a Coffee link got banned on TikTok. So if you click from the YouTubes, it will take you to a page that looks like this. Is it going to click over? Can you guys see both? I'm watching the other screen. Oh God, there's a delay. Like a wicked delay tonight. Okay, good. It does transfer over. I didn't know if I had to reshare the other screen or not. I'm still learning all of this too. So this is the link forest. Now the reason the reason that it was called the link forest is there used to be another link tree within the link tree, and it had a fuck ton of research on it. And that got banned. So that's no longer a thing. Literally everything you could possibly think is on here. All of the answers to all of your questions. All right. This is obviously my book. This is the Barnes and Noble link. I do recommend only using the Barnes and Noble link. For whatever reason, Amazon has jacked the fucking price up on my book, and I'm not happy about it. So don't do it through the Amazons. Just do it through the Barnes and Nobles. Clicking the Become a Flocker, that will take you to the Buy Me a Coffee page, which we'll get to in a second. Obviously, some of this is self-explanatory. But what I want to start is the join the Telegrams. So when you click the join the Telegrams, that will get you into what is called the Flock Hub. And from there'll be another it's like a scavenger hunt. It's like one of those things where turn to page 72 to go into the cavern and turn to page whatever to go somewhere else. And then so that will take you to the and then from there you're directed to send me a message, and then we'll talk. There are some questions that you have to answer, just like what your handle is, who you are, type of thing. And that's to keep everybody 100% safe. That is to keep it's kind of like the dishwasher theory, right? Like if you can't survive the top rack of the dishwasher, you're not going to make it the rest of the way. From there's 12 other chat groups that are broken down into categories and topics, and there are rules in my Telegram. Like I don't tolerate negativity, I don't tolerate bullying, I don't tolerate hate, I don't tolerate any of that shit. The minute that happens, you're automatically gone. I'm booting you. So in order to keep it safe, because of the things that we are sharing in there, because of people's stories that they do talk about, and it is a little bit more personal and close to home, that is why it's like that. It's not just a free form like most telegrams are. Where was I going with that? Oh, but like if you can't even make it through that part, you're not going to understand, like you're not going to make it through the rest. If you don't have it to do the initial part of it, then it's not going to go any further. So it's kind of like my vetting process. So let's talk about the Buy Me a Coffee page, because I know that you guys hear me talk about that. This will take you here. Now, here you will find all sorts of things. You can do projecting perspective, which is where you just get my undivided attention to talk about whatever. There's an entire description in there. The signed copies, I am now seeing that I should probably change the title of that because it is a little misleading. That was initially set up, and it still is, for the individual pieces, right? The illustrated pieces that I post every week. This is not a signed copy of the book. That is coming. I am working on the logistics of how that looks and how I'm going to do that, but those are for the individual signed prints, and I send those to you. You'll also find Flockfest. If you are interested in coming to Flockfest, you're going to want to click this. I do send out emails. There is a Telegram page for it. Any further information is in there. I'm not going to be sharing any more on a social media site without somebody, putting in the effort to want to come, because people on the internet are weird. This will also take you to a lot of the places that are on the link tree. From here, you can also do the membership. This gives you discounts on some things. This also gives you exclusive posts, and I also drop things first to the members. You also get access to my notes and things like that. So that's a thing. What else do I want to go over? Okay, that's the Buy Me a Coffee page. The link for us, back to this. All of these, they kind of all bounce around each other. So like no matter where you click, you're going to end up where you need to end up. I made it pretty foolproof. If you scroll down here, you're going to find my merch store, which we have the Just One More. There's exclusive Flockfest merch, but that you only get through clicking the Flockfest link. There's the warning, the truth may be harmful to your reality merch. And they all say like flock around and find out on the back. So that's a thing. Underneath that, you're going to find the Fed Up. That's the flocking Fed Up gear, Fed the Flock Up. That's the collab that we did. So you will find the exclusive flocking Fed Up merch there. Now, here we have, this is something new. These are flockers that I've had conversations with, and kind of like that small business, support small business mentality. So I got Karma's resin on there. I got Cindy's crystals on there. I got James's music on there. And then I have Derek, and I have numbers. I put him on there because we've had some conversations, and his information is what I'm directing you to, not so much like a tangible item. This is like a up here item. These are just the other places that you can find me, including, long story short, that is going to be Rachel's website, The Unclothed. And she kind of does her own similar thing. And her webpage is kind of like an app. And I have my own like section on there where each week my new piece gets posted on there as well. Now here's the playlists. All right. This is the Flock On one that we listen to after we do the motivation and meditation. This is a lot of Alan Watts. This is the Happy Beats playlist. And then the lo-fi is actually what we're listening to right now. If you scroll down even further, you are going to find the Flocking Library. That is a combination of all of the books that I talk about and read on, other Flocker recommendations, but it's just an Amazon list so that you can it's mostly to just find the titles. If you want to order it through there, if you want to find it at your local bookstore, do whatever you want to do with that information. This is the link for the map. Oh God, I'm backwards. For the map. On his page, he has got so many amazing things on his site. There's apparel now. There's all sorts of different maps. There's a whole slew of stuff there. There's free downloads of it. There are blankets and tapestries and different maps. You can get the optimal timeline reality. You can get the hero's journey map. You can get the Great Awakening map. So I highly recommend checking that out as well. Underneath that, you're going to find the mud water, which is the coffee that I talk about, and I drink them. Literally, like everything that I talk about and that you ask me about, I put in here for you. I'm going to skip down. The monoatomic gold link will take you right there. This will take you to Dharma Crafts, which is where I get, I'm not even wearing it, which is where I get my malas and some other like bracelets and stones and meditation supplies. I really like their business and their products. I approve. And then this is a similar link to the library. It's just an Amazon link, and it's just a collection of random shit that I talk about. Like, oh, hey, where'd you get that? Oh, I found it on Amazon. I'll drop it in the link so you guys can find it. That's what that is. And then the Save the Children link, which goes to the OUR rescue with 2A Patriot Mama. And then Take Me Back will take you back to the Buy Me a Coffee page. What questions do we have? That was a lot. I know. I ran through it kind of quick. I feel like I covered everything, though. Hello, hello, how are you? It is like a choose your own adventure book. What's up, Nicole? Hey, Heather. What questions do we have? Yeah, like when I tell you guys to seriously like set aside like 45 minutes to click everything, I'm not kidding. I need a cigarette after that. You know what's funny is when I write some of these like ideas and formats out and like I gather content to do for a live, I run through my shit so quick. I'm like, all right, this is a good like hour and 45 minutes. Like, I'm gonna have to cut this short. I got so much here. And then I go through it and I'm like, wow, that was 8 minutes. Cool. It could have been a TikTok. They are organized. They are organized. Now, when you get to the telegrams, it gets a little crazy, but it's still some sense of organized chaos. Now I do have a question for you guys, and I will put this up to the chat. I know that like I was scrolling through my content because I was looking for something. I can't even remember what it was at this point, but the question of the week, I know that was kind of like with the Hero Chew bubblegum, but it was kind of my thing. And I did it and I kind of like took it over and I really enjoyed doing that. And I feel like you guys really enjoyed doing that too. And I was thinking about continuing the question of the week and maybe like doing a little bit of like a different twist on it. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Because I did write that down to ask you guys. I don't know if I would do anything with it on the live, but just for like conversation purposes. Because I liked them. Probably. Oh, how the turns table. That is the new. This meeting could have been an email. This podcast could have probably been a TikTok. That's funny. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna do it a little different, but I was thinking about that. I was like, I liked doing those. I have a whole book of questions. All right, now we can do a combination of stuff because I was just gonna kind of leave this open ended and then do something fun with it for a little bit here and just kind of keep it light. Bit of a rough weekend. Didn't really like I don't even know what I'm gonna do for tonight. We're gonna go over some stuff and wing it. So here we are winging it. So here's the options. We could dive into another like overview of the map and maybe talk about some stuff that I already have researched and have notes on instead of doing like a live research, just kind of brush up on some things. We could do like a question game. We could do that. Or I could pull cards. Those are your options. Go. Cards, map, cards. Cards. All right, how about this? We can pull some cards. And then if we have time, we will do some maps. All right. So Sunflower said cards first. Adonica. Cindy. If you want a card, give me your name on here. Melissa. Map. Questions. Okay, cards. Heather said, okay, cards. Okay, now here's my thing with doing live readings like this. I do pull for individual people, but here's the kicker. We're all collectively in this energy, right? So some of these cards are going to resonate for more than one person, 100%. And some people might get the same card because we're all in that energy, right? And then when we're done, I'll pull one for the room. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, I'm writing down names. It is funny how that happens. Okay, we're going to start with Sunflower. I have up until Wizard, so I got all of you. If I miss anybody after that, somebody keep fucking track for me. All right, the deck that I pulled for tonight is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, which is this one right here. Put that up. Amanda. All right, Sunflower. You ready, girl? The Sun, 53. So this deck does have 3 different passages. For the sake of time and getting through everyone, I will only be reading either the upright or the reversed. But I will read the essence because that is the meaning of the card. So when it's upright, it's the invitation, and when it's reversed, it's the medicine. So the essence. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it's seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, and it can be destructive, as in the zenith during the scorching summer. The invitation. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? Is it time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star? The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. Ooh, okay. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you. It's funny too because Sunflower is coming on the podcast and I just messaged her today about a date. Woo! Adonica. You ready? You're welcome. Oh my God, I just got chills. 59. The upper world, angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all variations of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the plane where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become, discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It's also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they are complete on their journey to the light. Holy shit. The invitation. The upper world is calling you to step fully into your realized self. Clear distractions so that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall into temptation to craft a slightly more improved version. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or as an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take a great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in just 2 small jumps. Heather, I got you. Heather, Lily's flowers. Yeah, oh my. All right, Cindy. Jesus Christ. Ready or not, here it comes. '22, Cindy, the ghost dance. The ghost dance of the American Plain Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for what is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits and the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. The medicine. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning the lost youth, or opportunities missed, it's time to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer some sage, and open the windows to your house to release them to their destiny into the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. Thank you. I just know that I've been having conversations with some of you, and these cards are hitting like right on fucking point. This deck slaps. Melissa. Awesome card, Cindy. Where's Melissa? Doesn't matter. Yeah, the deck doesn't mince words. I said Melissa, and this card popped out of the deck. Is she still here? There she is. 17, Earth. I know the comments are fucking delayed as shit, too. The essence. The earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth and human beings are the stewards of life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us of the world of form. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. The invitation. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are a part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassion and revert sincere to the service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can even imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. Hope that resonates with you. Heather Simmons. Hey. Chills. Good, it means it resonated. Is Heather still here? Oh my God. 57. The Time Master. Time is the construct of human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and other times moving straight as an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a life, like a kind of currency. At any given moment, you can see time in all its infinite potential, at one vast and all encompassing, then shrunken and finite. Depends on perspective. The medicine. Sometimes it appears as though you're running out of time. You worry you won't get to where you need to be or what you want. Everything gets stuck like a log jam. This is only in your mind. Time expands the constructs according to your ability to be mindful and observant. Fully engage in your now. It's time to release the story of your past. Equally, it's time to release your need to know the details of the future. All the treasure magically reveals itself when you remain relaxed and you are present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else. Then you realize you have all the time in the world and you never run out of it. It's funny because that's what you're always talking about. That's what you're always talking about. Now is the time. That's your fucking card right there. Katie. This deck is loud tonight. 33. Is it going to focus? Magic. 33 magic. Symbol represents the infinite intelligence of the great spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We expand the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. The medicine. Have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you've become cynical to think that you have to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to Source. You are part of the story of the whole world, a living spark of light living on Earth for this short time and an immensity of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of out of the blue coincidence that led you to that new relationship, job, or other important moment in your journey. So, how do you stay in this awareness? The simple answer: if you can be as a little child and cultivate the wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything. Hope that resonated with you. You're welcome. Karma. I got Karma, and then Wizard, and then Amanda, and then Helly. Oh my God. Because I wrote Heather Lily Flowers. Heather, and then Purple Princess. Karma. Karma. Karma's here. Interesting. Let's read it again. Angels, divine helpers, and ancient ones, and all variants of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become, discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It's also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. The invitation. The upper world is calling you to step fully into your realized self. Clear distractions so that you can move into a higher density. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is, in fact, the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in just 2 small jumps. Now, that's interesting because I heard different things both times, and I had to second guess myself if I was even reading the right one for a second. Isn't that wild? Did it hit different the second time around for both of you too? Interesting. Wizard, you ready? He said yes, ready. Sweat Lodge, 54. The Sweat Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones and are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red hot stones and sweat away old habits and disbeliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. The invitation. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life that you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. I hope that resonates with you. No, Heather was time. I think it was 59. No, that's upper world. It was the time. Was it 22? No, that was Cindy's card. That was the ghost. I don't know. You might have to go back and watch that one. All right. I got Amanda, Heather, and then Purple Princess. You're welcome. And then I think we're going to pull a card for the room, and then we'll do some, we'll go over some map topics real quick, and then I'm going to end it. Betty. The arrow. 3. Hey. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be your true calling, release attachments. To be your true calling, release attachments and free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be the moment of contact in which your intentions meet the material world. The arrow also symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. The invitation. When the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signify that you are about to make your mark in the same aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have traveled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize, yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it is supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not the time to interfere with that manner in which the arrow flies. It will find its mark, and you will have cause to celebrate. I hope that resonates with you. Lily flowers, Heather, you ready? Oh. Ancient ones. The ancient ones are the shamans of the old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. The ancient ones once walked the earth like us in flesh and bone, and now they reside in they reside in infancy and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to us to attain our full realization. The invitation. The ancient ones are inviting you to reach to the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead, find out who you are becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew because you have unlimited spiritual resources available to you now. It's a good card. Purple Princess. You ready, my dear? You're welcome. Super interesting. 17. You guys see me shuffle these cards, right? Like there's like 70 cards in this fucking deck. I don't understand. 17. I mean, I do understand. It's just, it always amazes me. All right, this is upright. The earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. The invitation. When the earth symbol appears, it represents the need to focus on reverence and acceptance for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are a part of it. Much can be accomplished now, and when you focus on compassion, reverent service to the earth. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. All right. Hey. Damn. So this last card is going to be for everyone in the room, and then we're going to move on for a few moments here. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if we're going to start any map topics because I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. All right, so this is for everybody in the room, anybody who's watching this live after the fact, anybody who goes into it, like each time, like whoever's here, like you're still tapping in, you're still here with that energy because time is a construct and it doesn't exist. So this is super interesting. Oh my God. So this is up right now. 22, number 22, the ghost dance. The ghost dance of the American Plain Indians unites the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for what is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. So the invitation, the ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step back into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that have come before you and write a new story for your life. Well, that hits. Okay, cards. That's enough. We're all set. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up on that. I feel like that was a really good live. We covered a lot. If you missed the first half, I do go over all of the things, all of the clickables. If you want to talk to me more, that's how you do it. With that, guys, thank you so much for joining in tonight. This was a vibe. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you. Y'all have a great night.